Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse. On the soils of the former USSR, the Soviet Union, welcome back to AtomRPG. Welcome back to Playing Hardball. So, we found out that in this little idyllic farm, a horrible crime was committed. These three scumbags that we were supposed to find actually, and now brace yourselves, emotionally, they mutilated, raped, and murdered the poor child, Masha, or the daughter of the family here, the second daughter, and well, then these guys, psychopaths as they were, they just went here, like a couple of meters away, and then they asked if they could spend the night here, and they even offered the pendant, the girl's pendant, to the mother to buy, and you can just imagine the shock this poor family was in, right? And they are all traumatized now. But the good thing is, the good news is the farmer, the dad, Konstantin, he actually killed all three of them. So this guy seems to be very strong. Let's not mess with him. But I think he also did a good deed. And well, then he fed the three bodies of the scum to the pigs. And that's the whole story. So, and we decided that we are actually going to not tell Dan the truth, what happened. We are going to protect these guys, and I actually I forgot something. I didn't want to wake the ladies, but maybe we should actually talk with them. Can we do that, actually? Hello, good lady. Ma'am? Apologies for the disturbance. Aha, a tall, sturdily built and heavy-featured middle-aged woman stands in front of us. Her weather-beaten face, the coarse skin on her hands, even her bow-legged gait imply years of exhausting housework. The fatigue in her eyes backs up this observation. As she notices us, she tenses up but then smiles. I'm sorry, but I don't talk to strangers. If you have business here, go talk to my hubby. He must be somewhere in the yard. Okay. I think I'll do just that, okay? So she doesn't talk to us. Well, actually, like if you play a woman, then the guy doesn't talk to you, and then you can only talk with her. Okay, I know this is creepy, like going into the bedroom of the girl, she yawns and turns away. Okay, well, so we can't talk with anybody else. Alright, then let's get out of here. Didn't want to disturb the ladies anyway. So, and now we are going back to the factory. We will tell Dan something. I hope that we can prevent any repercussions, or maybe actually we go. I think this they talked of some Moonshiners, so maybe it's here. There's something here. Let's have a look at this. Traveler. Oh yeah. That was like the 10 locations. That was of course like from my other two, I guess. The other two starts with the game with the guy and the girl, right? So we do have... they are actually growing beetroots or something. That does look interesting. Or there are two guards here. Oh, they do have... They do have a ship connection, huh? Water travel. Okay. The gate guard audibly gulps as we approach and cautiously waves hello. Oh, hey. You came for the moonshine, right? Petrovich just made a fresh batch. Oh. So you sell moonshine. Some alcohol would be just the ticket for me now. Now, to be honest, I just stumbled upon your hut by chance. The man looks around as if searching for support and then turns back to us cautiously. So, you didn't come to buy moonshine? Just for your information, we are brewing it out here ourselves. You can buy it if you want. Ask Petrovich, he's in the house. This is a bit This is a bit weird, right? Do you have a lot of clients these days? How's your trust? Hasn't gone bust yet? Buddy, you are way too cowardly for a guardsman, my friend. You need to be braver. The man shrugs tiredly and looks at us with deep sadness in his eyes. Oh, this is what I'm like. It can't be helped. But that's what the times are like now. Scary times. One has to stay vigilant, always. Keep looking around, otherwise you may be stabbed to death. There are all sorts of evil people walking about. Well, you're right, the roads are full of perils. It's either criminals or wild animals there, and where there are no wild animals, there are plenty of different beasts. Yeah, no, we want to be positive, right? This would be the most philosophical thing to say. At all times, people either praise the past or hope for the bright future. Yeah, but I mean, now that we are here, things are going to normalize, right? The times aren't scary at all. On the contrary, the life is beginning to normalize. Well, I don't know, but it is normalizing as you put it. Maybe it is normalizing as you put it, or maybe it's only getting worse. We are uneducated people and don't notice such subtle matters. Well, alright, what's the point in arguing? The man shrugs and sighs at his thoughts that are most probably pretty grim. Or maybe he sighs for no reason at all. It's hard to tell. Well, how are things going here? Well, there are always plenty of moonshine appreciators. We've nothing to complain about. Drinking is the main local pastime. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I like to have a few drinks myself occasionally, so there. Wait, can I ask you a couple of questions? We can feel that this shy man has taken a liking to us. He can tell us much more than to any other traveler. Ooh. Yeah, we love our own personality, right? Without being a narcissist. Oh well, sure, go ahead. Well, tell me about yourself, you vagabond. Well, me, I got stuff here. Petrovich, our boss, Bruce Moonshine, and the rest of us are working day and night. I mean, we all work, we don't sit on our hands. As for me, I'm a simple man, a farmer, that's it. And then, well, why don't you tell me a little bit about Petrovich? Oh, Petrovich is a great man. He's a good guy, he's clever and most importantly kind. It was him who thought of assembling our team. He's built the brewing still with his own hands too. I'm telling you, he's proper smart. Even before the war, he secretly sold counterfeit alcohol. He's a natural-born merchant. For real. I see. Let me ask you something else. He sighs and rubs his white, corny palms together as if he's suddenly feeling very cold. And, well, what are you doing here? Usually I guard these gates, but sometimes I work in the garden. I chop wood, bring water, mend clothes, fish, set traps for the animals, repair furniture in the hut, mop the floors, clean the clothes from the lice with steam, cook porridge, massage the heels of the guys' feet before they go to sleep. I've got plenty of work. Well done, especially the foot massage. Let me ask you something else. Oh? What can you tell me about this place? We set our camp here. It's as good as a real castle. Although, should someone want to destroy our lair, they'll be able to do it in no time. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah. The man sighs sadly and shakes his head. Well, don't be negative. Let me ask you something else. And have you heard any interesting rumors lately? I've heard about this disease. What's the name? Tricky word. The syndrome. The Krasnov syndrome. There. They say it's a horrid thing. One of our men seems to be suffering from it. I'm afraid to breathe when he's around. What if I get infected? Oh, I heard of that before. What are the symptoms of this Krasnov syndrome? What? How does it manifest itself? Well, I don't know really, because I don't approach my ill mate, but I have heard that this syndrome makes all intestines rot. The infected can't eat barley and have blood streaming from their eyes. It's a horrid thing. Let me ask something else. And like this, they can't eat barley and blood streaming from their eyes looks and sounds like more a late development in this infection or syndrome or something. But this is interesting. Eat barley. Maybe that's something to find out something or so. Because I'm also thinking like maybe there's a connection with this worm. Right? We're thinking of, I think, wasn't it like the paranoia? Paranoia and the worm that... Someone said something about a worm. But well. And have you heard any other rumors lately? I've heard about this disease, yeah, but nothing else. Well, okay. That's curious. But alright, it's time for me to go now. Alright, thanks for the information. Yeah, well, then let's go in there. Yeah, so their fence actually, yeah, is certainly not as sturdy as the farms. And indeed, it could be torn down in no time, I guess. Yeah. Who's that? This unshaved and tousled chap is busy peeling potatoes. Hi, can I ask you a few questions? He's got a crown there on his throat. The man's eyes us indifferently and looks away. And loudly spits on the ground. Well, hello. Go on then. Maybe you'll kill my boredom. Well, how's life? I'm just living my life. Right now I'm peeling potatoes for moonshine. After that we'll start brewing. It's not the most riveting work, but that's exactly how I like it. Okay, can you tell me something about Petrovich, if you don't mind? The man shrugs and puts away another potato. He's a solid bloke, a local ex-forester. I couldn't say anything bad about the fella, even if I wanted to. Anyway, you can talk to him yourself. I see. In this case, I've got another question, if I may. Go on then. It's better than peeling potatoes. Tell me about this place. There's nothing much to tell. We've renovated an abandoned hut and now brew moonshine here with the men. The business is going quite well. We are getting more clients. There's nothing to complain about. Wow. Can I ask you something else? Go on then. It's better than peeling potatoes. Well, tell me some rumors, maybe. We have them as much as a billy goat has milk. Wow. Can I ask you something else? Some more rumors? No, still only as much as a billy goat has milk. I see. Well, it's time for me to go then. He yawns. Well. Okay, so let's circle the perimeter. Okay, nothing here. Do they have a trash bin, maybe? Oh, they do. Over there. Huh? Did I just miss that? Oh no, here in this corner. Oh! We see scrap metal and an empty tin. We love that, right? We love empty tins. Let's save it. Let's save our progress. And this is where we can... Oh, let's talk to the other guard first. Hello. Oh, he looks actually very sympathetic. We see a frowning, slouching man of pre-retirement age. He's wearing a stretched sweater with greasy sleeves and thermal ski pants. His disheveled, dark hair has evidently known only one brush, his owner's fingers. Hey mate, if you're here to see Petrovich, then he's inside the hut as usual. Come on in, don't be shy. Hey, what's your beef, man? Oh, it's just my personal issues. Don't worry about it. Tell me, maybe I can help. The man sighs and begins talking slowly as the words suddenly became unbearably heavy. When the war was over, my daughter and I were survivors. Madunya. We came across a village that was being rebuilt called Pushkinsky, and we settled down there. I can work as a mechanic. I would repair cars and farm machinery the best way I could. When my daughter grew up, she started doing housework and gardening. She was very good at it. We even had surplus of food we grew, so we would take various cucumbers and tomatoes to the market and exchange them for other goods. Sounds like an idyllic family life. What happened next? The man licks his dry lips and sighs heavily. One day, bandits came across our village. I guess they wanted to extort Dorsch or something, but where could we get the money from? would either use it as potluck or... Anyway, when they found out there was a car mechanic, they made me take a look at their car. While I was laboring under the hood, one of them was playing footsie with my daughter. Crap, I thought. My Dunya managed to melt even the heart of a bandit. The gang decided it was too late to go back into the wastes and stayed in the village. And come morning, I couldn't find my girl. That bastard kidnapped her. Oh, I think this is probably the guy. Maybe this is the guy, the girl that is dressing up like a man. Like maybe he's her father. I think that's possible, right? Let's continue listening in silence for the moment. The man sighed sadly and sleeks his greasy hair with the outspread palm of his hand. I think she also looks a little bit like him, right? So, I've been looking for them for a long time. I found their camp, well, what was left of it, but the bandits themselves weren't around anymore, and I followed their trace. I saw so many horrible things in the wasteland. I went through a lot. I found a factory not far from here that the bandits had occupied, but I couldn't get inside, no matter how much I've tried. The guardsmen at the gates only told me that they had no woman there. But where else should I look for her? The gangs of the wasteland are uncountable. So the grief made me start drinking. I came across this hut and sort of made myself useful here, so that's my story. That's my beef, as you put it. I see. The man becomes silent and lowers his eyes. Maybe he went deep in his thoughts, or maybe he just has nothing left to say. Yeah. Well, we could extort a little bit. But no, I think we should be generous with the guy. Well, I've got unexpected news for you. I met your daughter, and you really look like her dad. Right, no sooner have I mentioned her than you met her. Cut the crap. I'm serious, she lives at the factory. We are describing Dunya to him. At first the man is listening to us with distrust, then with animated surprise, and finally with feverish excitement. When we are done, he throws his hands in the air and almost screams. Exactly! You've just described Dunya to me, but how? Oh, I can't believe it. How is she? What happened to her? Well, she's... yeah... She's safe and sound. She's missing you, actually. As it turned out, she and that bandit really fell in love with each other, and now they live together. Yeah, it's actually a very romantic thing. The man looks at us bewildered. Fell in love? This can't be true. That's not how I raised her. You're making it up. Tell me now what really happened. What? Raising her to not fall in love, huh? Chill. Chill. The bandit, the so-called bandit, turned out to be a decent fellow, and your Dunya eloped with him because you'd have never approved of them being together. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. The man stomps his foot angrily as if getting ready to start arguing, but instead he only waves his hand dismissively. Well, if she really fell in love with him, and if he's really not that bad, I wouldn't argue with it. I'd be all for it. Why run away like that, without a proper goodbye or even leaving a note, like disappearing off the face of the earth? He sadly purses his lips and starts rubbing his eyes that have gone red. In the tone of the man's voice, we begin to hear unusual notes of complaint. At least she could come see her, old man. I am not allowed to go visit them at the factory. Well, now that she knows where you are, she might come see you. By the way, what are you going to give me for this news? Ah, you're right. It gives me hope. Listen, I'm not a rich man, but this is all I have. One moment. The man takes a sack off his back, and after rummaging in it, he procures 30 rubles in crumbled greasy notes, 2 tin cans, and a plastic bag with crumbly crackers, dry like the Karakum desert. Here you are. Oh, this will definitely come in handy to a traveler. And now I need some time to think. Maybe I'll try to find this place, or maybe she'll come herself. Well, good luck. Well, I'd better go. I think that is a very nice development, actually. So we can reunite them. The poor girl was pretty worried, wasn't she? And now we got some interesting stuff as well. Didn't it say like 2 tin cans? Or was it canned meat? Some rubles. I swear that it said like 2 tin cans, didn't it? Or maybe it was meant like canned meat. I don't recall how many we had. Yeah. But the biscuit. I think the biscuit is a good thing to have. It's not very heavy. And that's actually like a good thing. It won't go bad. Soon, at least. So I guess that's nice. The cologne is only for women. Yeah. Would have been fun to see actually, like what we could do with personality 11 with the guy who thought he was gay. But well, I guess we are not going to find out. So let's go into this one here. But that's actually very nice and also very efficient. When we go back to the factory, we can talk. Oh, well, where did I put the sugar? Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but this appears to be the only person. Okay. Well, an old man with a patch. Oh, he looks familiar a little bit. Over his eye is standing before us. He's wiping an empty glass bottle with an important look, turning it in his hands as if looking for stains. The bottle is sparkling clean. Seeing us, he puts down his bottle and nods in greeting. A sparkle of curiosity flashes in his eyes and just as swiftly disappears. His voice is scratchy and uneven with age, but still confident as he pronounces. Oh, fresh face. Did you come to sample our wares? Get your loot out. We use a barter system here. We exchange moonshine for other goods, although we'll sell it for money too, if you have any. Oh, well. Will you give me a discount? I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, the added experience for this argumentation, right? Oh, yeah, alright, why not? I'll give you a small discount. Sometimes you have to make compromises to please your clients or else you may go out of business. A good businessman is easy to spot. Let me tell you something. The old man plays with his eye patch while staring at us intently with his only eye. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at your merchandise. He's got beer, some rubles, a lot of moonshine, a bottle of strong homemade liquor. Denizens of the Waste absolutely adore this stuff. I wonder, like, oh, I think the price is really good here, right? The other guy only paid like 300 something for our golden walnut. Yeah, but still I'm missing an item that we can really use to quickly determine how good the prices are. That's really sad, actually. So what could we use there? We don't have anything that is worth like exactly 7, but I think the prices are pretty good here. Like way better. Oh yeah, and the guy has 80 trader levels, so actually the others had 100 or even way more. Well, maybe we buy one. How much is one? 13. Might come in handy. Oh yeah, so like the other one only gave us 3, I think, right? 3 rubles. Anything we can exchange it for? That we probably don't need anymore. I have no idea what we don't need, actually. So we are just giving him some rubles. Would be interesting to know if we could resell it somewhere. But yeah, let's get one of them. Moonshine. And then maybe you could answer a few of my questions. It looks like in spite of everything, our natural charm has impressed this uncompromising old man. Ask away. How did you lose your eyes, if you don't mind me asking? I would have rather asked for his name first, but whatever. What? What? Are you expecting a story about a rogue bullet or losing the eye to some monster? It was much less romantic than that. I poked it out myself shortly before the war broke out. I was chopping logs and not paying much attention and ended up with a big splinter in my eye. It drained out almost immediately. Ooh, the humdrum of life. Can I ask you something else? Alright, I guess so. What are you busy with? I have been brewing moonshine since before the war, in addition to being a local park ranger. It was trendy to go camping in these parts, and what's a nature hike without a little something in your system, huh? Oh, if you were a ranger, that means you were one of the old residents, right? The man smiles contentedly. It would seem I am an old resident. I have so many stories about my time in the service. I remember there were these two poachers I would chase away all the time, Semyon and Valerie. Serial offenders. And now, after the war, who would have thought? Me and Semyon have become friends. Everything changes. Oh, I find that very civilized. Like, I mean, poachers, I mean, they could probably have shot them, right? Or put them into jail or something. The chief moonshiner smirks as he carefully adjusts the patch on his left eye. He lives in Otradnoye, a village to the north of here. He's an old man now, even older than me. If my health allows and I have time, I visit him occasionally for a shot of chipia. I wish I could find Valerie too. I've heard he lives around here as well, but he's hiding away from people. It's a pity. Well, maybe if I meet him, I could tell him hi for you. If you do meet him, say hi from Ranger Petrovich. A traveler supposedly spotted the old poacher in some woods not far from here. Maybe if you have a stroll around the area. I have a feeling I'm going to run into him. Can I ask you something else? Alright, I guess so. What can you tell me about this place? Yeah, it's a lovely place. The western foothills were considered a nature reserve before the war. In the east and along the coast the climate is subtropical, while here it's nice and moderate. Plenty of animals too, and pine trees so thick you'd need at least 2 people to get their arms around the trunk. Suddenly, saddened by his memories, the old man sighs bitterly. Oh, but now the climate's changed because of the bombs. The forests are dying, the hills are turning into dunes, and each day there are fewer animals left. Even the number of those mutated freaks seems to be on the decline. Life is leaving this place, and we have no one to blame but ourselves. Humanity. I fear he's right there. And we lost our beautiful blue planet. We were not appreciative of it enough. And we didn't deserve Earth. That's for sure. But don't worry, old man. The end of the world already happened. It can only get better from here. Yeah, we wanna be optimistic, right? There was no end of the world. We were just pushed back 100 years in our development, plus the old nation states fell apart. I don't even know if they all did or not. No, I'm afraid this time we really angered Mother Earth. And for that we are facing a real threat. The end of civilization and all of humankind. Can I ask another question? Alright, I guess so. Well, do you know any interesting rumors? Rumors? These are no rumors, nothing but sad things keep happening here. Recently a local farmer's daughter went missing. She was such a lovely girl. I'm afraid nothing good can have happened to her. Oh yeah, we heard of that too. It's very sad. Can I ask something else? Alright, I guess so. You know any other interesting rumors? No, just about that lovely girl. Oh well, most probably then. Guess I'd better go. But thanks for all the info. So, that was a nice talk. And we found out something. And so we already talked with the other guy, the poacher. That's the one, I think, who gave us his old hunting rifle and told and taught us something about the old, the survival, right? Okay, we're not even trying to steal from him. What's this? Oh, a piece of shield. It looks like a part of a valuable antique shield. We should probably hold on to it. Oh, okay. That is certainly something. What's this? Can we actually... We're just checking his stuff. Oh my god, he has a lot of scrap metal. Oh no. Hey, well, we don't take kindly to thieves in these parts. Okay, well, sorry about that. Yeah, I think lockpicking is maybe stealing, like pickpocketing. Oh, a herbal mix. And then there's another photo. What was it? The man in this photo looks like a hero of the Soviet Union. We already had one, right? Maybe it's some form of collection. And this guy, I mean, it's a matter. Oh, he already also has scrap metal. Don't try and steal anything. Okay, well. But well, let's talk with the guys then. Hello, wake up. Jorn's brother, let's talk in the morning. I want to sleep. Yeah. We don't have time. We need to get away. Let's talk with them. Jorn's, let's talk tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I guess that actually that we are not going to get any important information here. But yeah. Can we actually rest? Ah, there it is. I was actually wondering where the time is. Okay, well maybe then we rest for 3 hours. And then we are at 400 hunger. We can't eat anything here though. Let's try it. I just wanna check. Let's try this out. So let's rest for 3 hours until 7. And then people are waking up, right? Oh, there's a lot of beetroot here, okay. Ah yeah, now he's getting up, alright. Who are you? Intellect 3. We see a sick, pale, gaunt man dressed in what looks like a burlap coat. The man is looking around dumbly and is ceaselessly sniveling. As he sees us, however, he livens up and raises hands in protest. Wait, don't come any closer, I'm contagious. Achoo. Bless you, what's wrong with you? What disease are you suffering from? The man spits thick reddish saliva and rubs his forehead tiredly, his hands shaking. Oh, it's a horrible disease. Have you heard of the Krasnov syndrome? I have. That's good. That's very good that you are aware of it. Forewarned is forearmed, although I got the Krasnov syndrome right after I learned about it. Good job, the diesel merchant told me about this cure for my disease. At least now I have a chance to survive, although since I started the treatment, the disease has been fighting back. Stomach cramps, constant nausea, vomiting, still at least now there's hope. I think he probably takes something that is really worse for him. Tell me about the remedy he recommended you. The only one that truly works. Diesel. I've got to drink it every day or two. Rotten meat tastes better, but it works, damn it. Each time I drink it, I get awful pain in my stomach. This means that the disease is waning. Whenever that merchant comes here, I always buy diesel bottles from him. What are you talking about? That asshole is poisoning you to make a small profit. Yeah. You drinking diesel or any other form of gasoline, it's a really tough poison. No way! I can feel I'm getting better by the hour. My health improves with each passing minute. The man grabs his stomach with a look, suggesting he's about to drop dead. Gradually he recollects himself and continues feebly. Diesel gives me life, I hope for a bright future and stuff like that. We understand that we can't make this poor soul change his mind by reasoning with him, much less by trying to scare him. Let's try our personality, huh? Alright then, listen to my command. The disease leaves your body right this moment. We make an important face and strictly look the patient right in the eye. Surprisingly, it works. The man nods like enchanted and suddenly begins to frantically touch his stomach as if something has disappeared from him. Whoa, whoa! I feel the disease leave my body. Get out, you darn Krasnov syndrome. Go back to where you came from. This is amazing. Feel better? Much better. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. I can feel the life force coming back to me. I can breathe so easily now. That's nice, but this sort of a miraculous healing doesn't come cheap, and also I suggest you stop drinking diesel. Sure, it's 50 rubles that I wanted to spend on buying diesel from the merchant. Take it. You deserved much more, but that's all I have, I'm afraid. No, it's fine. The man hands us the money and looks around guiltily. Slowly his face lights up with a wide smile as if he's come up with a great idea. Oh. You know what? Why don't you take the remaining bottles? Maybe you'll meet another sufferer that you won't be able to cure with your magic methods. Then at least you can prescribe the diesel to the poor soul. Yeah, you'd better give it to me to be on the safe side. Okay, see you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I think we got 5 bottles, right? 5 bottles of diesel. Okay, so I guess it was worth waiting here for 3 hours. And let's talk with the other guy. Oh, he's already working. Oh, they have a lot of stuff here. That's very nice. But what's your name, by the way? The pale man livens up as we approach him. Oh yeah, he looks way better now. He claps joyfully and extends his arm for a respectful handshake. Hello, Savior. How are you feeling? I feel like 1,000,000 rubles as soon as I quit drinking diesel, or rather as soon as I was cured from the darned Krasnov blasted syndrome. My life gained meaning and I got my appetite back. There's nothing better than a good appetite. Can I ask you a couple of questions? The man nods eagerly like a bobblehead. Ask me anything you want. For starters, what's your name? Oh, I haven't introduced myself. Stepan Rybnikov. Or simply Stepa or Stepka, whichever suits you. I see. Nice to meet you. My name is Hardbalev. The man bows respectfully and makes perhaps the most interested face he's capable of. Communist Boris, Proletarian Pants. Yeah, a lot of Murom Forest from the clan of Grey Dogs. Now, we're not making fun of the guy. I think he's probably not the smartest person, but I think he's got a good heart there. What a respectable name, Hardball. A name worthy of a proper space healer. Sure, can I ask you something else? The man nods in agreement and grins. What are you doing here? Working day and night, sometimes longer. I brew moonshine and practice urine therapy to stay healthy. I also... Right, I've heard enough. So next question. What can you tell me about this place? This is our lair where we brew moonshine. It's a good place with nice people. Obviously, they are not always nice, but often enough. I see. Let me ask you something else. Do you know any interesting rumors? There's been a sad rumor circulating. A horrible tragedy happened in the family of nearby farmers. Their daughter went missing. Scary things are happening. Very scary. It is indeed creepy. I think I'd better go, but do you know any other rumors? No, just that one. Okay. Then. By the way, we never found out the name of him, right? Maybe you could answer a few questions. No, okay, so he's just the boss moonshiner, alright. So there was a second person. Where is he? Oh, where is the guy? Ah, maybe he's working on the fields or something. By the way, what is this here? Okay, well. Ah yeah, he's over there, okay? So he's working on the fields. Okay. Oh no, that's Stepa. Okay. Well, I better go. Ah, there. That guy. Oh, so he's in a good mood. In front of us, there's a short man with moustache. He's wearing a dirty t-shirt that was once decorated with frivolous tropical patterns. As he sees us, he begins to grin and a net of wrinkles spreads across his friendly face. Hello, brother. Hi, are you free to chat? The man curls up his dense moustache and merrily winks at us. Only a bad worker refuses a smoke break. I'm Tolik. Nice to meet you. He extends his arm for a handshake. Shake the hand. Yeah, we are shaking the hand. We could be the psychopath now, but let's shake the hand. My name is Hardball. Although his palm is small, his handshake is firm as it is becoming to a simple, hardworking man. Abdullah the Firestarter, or Sergei Old Man Sergeyevich, select the 21st century pirate, or Festook. We are Hardball, of course. Why, hello there, Hardball. Now, tell me what's happening in the world. We are sitting here like hermits and almost never go to see other people. That's why we are always curious to learn about the latest trends in society. Well, I think the society is moving in the right direction now that we are here. Slowly but surely we bring civilization back to the Wasteland. In other universes we would probably say, hell if I know, everything seems to be going as usual, that's good enough for me. The world is at a standstill and there's nothing to indicate that this might change anytime soon. I think the world is getting more dangerous by the day. There are criminals on the roads and monsters in the forests. You have no idea what horrors are going on. I'm afraid that something truly awful is about to happen. Says the psychopath who starts shooting then, right? No. We think, we are optimistic, this society is moving in the right direction, right? Oh, it's great to hear such news. I'm telling you, humanity will survive everything. When we get knocked down, we catch our breath and we carry on. Hey, at this rate, we may actually come to communism one day. Maybe, maybe not. Well, of course we will. The complete victory of the proletariat is coming soon, right? Just like Lenin predicted. Maybe, maybe not. I don't care much about these things. Good job, you don't. You and I are no visionaries to think of the future victories. We have more current problems. How to put food on the table. How to help people while minding our own interests too. Right. Look, I wanted to ask you something. The man strokes his moustache and nods in agreement. How are you? How's life? I'm alright and life is going well. Everyone in the camp is healthy and happy. Well, relatively healthy and relatively happy, but these are just details. I believe the main thing is that they are alive. Stepka decided to take up sports. It's all thanks to you. I see. Great. I love it when people get inspired. Let me ask you something else. Do you have a lot of work to do here? Yeah, we've got plenty of work, but I don't think you're cut out for it. You're obviously a traveler, a vagabond. While we here are farmers and amateur chemists, we are attached to our households. I see. Let me ask you something else. The man strokes his moustache and nods in agreement. What can you tell me about this place? It's a good reinforced hut standing next to the mountains and pine forest. A river flows nearby. This is a perfect place for our moonshine operation. The moonshine that the locals don't buy, we sell to the merchants from Paragon who sail down the river. This is the life. I see. That's actually interesting. So there's another city, Paragon, that is by the river. Let me ask you something else. Know any interesting rumors? Ah, there's a rumor that the boss of the local lands, Dan, has gained support of the Krasnos Nazmeni. This means that he and his gang are now the main force here. I don't even know whether to feel happy about it or not. On the one hand, there definitely will be more order. On the other, you can bid farewell to all freedom. Oh yeah, well, we also have the impression that there's a dictatorship coming up. That's curious. Let me ask you something else. Do you want to barter? Oh, you have scrap metal. We love scrap metal. How much is it? Not that we can't steal from you. So 44 rubles for 3. I guess we can actually... What's he? He's got 80. I think we can buy it from him, huh? Yeah. I think we need to stock up on it actually a little bit. And it looks like it's a pretty important resource that we don't come by so often. So let's trade with him. Thanks, come again. Okay, no, okay then. So see you, bye bye. Okay, it's good. So then we do have 46 now. And the other one, I think he also had scrap, right? Can we actually barter with him? Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take it. We do have the rubles. And, well, maybe... Oh, 5 rubles for the water bottle. Yeah, so like normal glass bottles, empty glass bottles, we are actually encountering often. So let's that trade. And then you can... Oh, some vodka would have been just the ticket right now. Okay, oh well, really? How much is he... Like just 17 rubles? No. We are keeping the vodka. Also, it helps us get rid of radiation. I think though, I'm not sure, but I think it is lower now, right? But yeah, so I think that's all fine. By the way, I think we could probably pick up some more bottles. I think there were bottles there, right? Yeah, there. I saw something. Oh, pre-war vodka. Oh no. A friendly warning, anyone suspected of thievery will be severely beaten. Coffee, salt, tea. Empty bottle. Ah, yeah, okay, no, they don't care about the empty bottles. Or he didn't pay attention, huh? Not looking here though. Oh yeah, that's great. So yeah, alright. See you later then, guys. Petrovich and company, everything for your drinking needs. Yeah, these guys, they make a lot of money and get other stuff for their moonshine anyway, so this is a good working business. So they can part with some stuff, right? And as we are the coming hero of the Wasteland, we need the resources. So I think, like, looking at the time, I think we can end this episode here before going back to the factory, right? And then next episode we are going to hit the road again, and then we are hopefully solving some problems, and we are telling the girl about her father. That was actually a nice coincidence, running into him here. And then we are also going to free the mechanic, I think. Yeah, and maybe there is something like with this broken down car that looked good. Maybe we can do something there. Yeah, otherwise, let's continue next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any thoughts, please share them in the comment section, and you are very welcome to join the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. And then next time we say again, welcome to the wastelands of AtomRPG. See you next time, bye bye.